What's up, guys? We are back. Fitness Profit Multiplier, Anthony and Jimmy. We're going to be talking about transformations here. And not in your typical sense, like we all post online, the 90-day transformation in someone's fat to fit, right? We're going to talk about your business and make your wallet skinny to fat. That's what we want. We want your wallet to get nice and fat in the next 90 days. So let's talk about transforming your personal training business and getting you to seven figures and beyond. Jimmy, what are we got to do to transform our business in the next 90 days?
Well, it's a longer answer than a lot of people are wanting, right? So it's not a silver bullet. It's not a magic pill. It's not a one strategy, this one secret strategy that's going to do X, Y, and Z to your business, right? Like you see online, the one secret, secrets to this, secrets to that. It's like the secrets aren't really secrets because one, it's all kind of similar stuff. Business is based on principles, not on secrets. And you just have to be able to do the principles over and over and over again and replicate them and continue to do them time and time again. So if you're looking at the next 90 days, you're looking at the next quarter and you want to transform your business, generate more revenue, generate more profit, and grow your business, there are specific levers that you need to pull to make that happen. And the first lever that we love, which we have a free training on, is referral-based levers, right? So we want to pull referral-based lever. We want to pull a free base lever with these referrals. There are free levers with these referrals. We want to pull the levers of digital advertising. We want to pull the levers of website optimization. So we want to pull all of these levers to get you there. So every lever that you pull magnifies this. And then we want joint ventures. We want other businesses to refer you business. So we do all these things in the next 90 days. We make it happen. What's the plan look like? First thing you run, you get a buddy week running. Okay, we got a free training on buddy week. Get a buddy week running. You'll get referrals in from that. Okay, so that's one. Two, you run a charity workout. You're going to get referrals from that. Three, you run a free month promo for new members. You're going to get a ton of referrals from that. So you pull all three of those levers over the next 90 days. Buddy week month one, charity workout month two, free month promo month three. Okay, those are your three referral levers you want to pull. So that's number one, referrals. Okay, number two, digital advertising. Okay, you want to pull that lever. You pull your digital advertising lever, you spend more than you think that you need to. You get a lead ad running, you get your lead cost low enough, and you just run crazy volume through it. So, when we're talking how much do you spend, how much should you spend on Facebook, how much should you spend on Instagram, a couple episodes ago, we're kind of like, well, maybe $50. Well, it's all about your return. So if you're still getting returns and you're getting cheap lead costs, you can continue to push more into that vehicle. So over the next 90 days, scale yourself up to spending $200 a day, right? Push that up. As long as the return is there, you can keep pushing that budget up and keep pushing that volume. Okay, that's the cut and dry, quick and dirty on that. We could dive into all the specifics of it, but you got to get an ad running with low lead costs and you just keep pushing budget into it. Okay, you got to optimize your Google My Business and your website. So you got to post YouTube videos with keywords. You have to post blogs on your website with keywords, the city that you're in, surrounding cities, personal trainer, personal training near me, gym, fitness, strength, all these different things. Okay, you gotta do that regularly, at least weekly. Okay, for the next 90 days. You want to post organically on social media once to twice a day with educational and entertaining things and testimonials, right? Once, twice a day, every day for the next 90 days. Okay, so that's your social media strategy and your social media and your website strategy. Okay, we want to have all these things together. And then the last thing that you do, maybe it's the first thing that you do because you want to do it at the beginning of those 90 days, look up every physical therapist and chiropractor in your surrounding area and visit every single one of those facilities and give their entire staff one free month access to your facility to try it out. Okay, those things, you do every single one of those things over the next 90 days, your business will be bigger, better, more profitable, and generating more revenue than you ever would have imagined. But it's all of those things stacked together that make this happen. Referrals, other businesses referring you people. So internal referrals, external referrals, social media, website optimization, and organic posting. Every single one of those things, and daily, you have to do something to push that forward.
Yeah, and I love what Jimmy said too. It's not the silver bullet. There's no such thing as a silver bullet. There's not one thing that's going to do it. It's having them all on there. We talk about this in our book. You can find that below. But again, the purpose of what we're saying here is in order to transform your business and get to 7 figures, you got to have all these things running. And you have to have them running well. Because remember, in business, it's all about percentages and little wins. So let's say, for argument's sake, you increase your website conversions. You go from 5%, I'm just throwing random numbers out there. You go from 5% to 10%, and you pull a little lever and you get more conversions on your website. At the same time you do that, you figure out social media, Facebook, like paid marketing. And maybe you run a campaign that does a little bit better. So you pull that lever and you get a 10% better conversion on that. Well, your business grew way over 20% because those 2 little levers that you pulled are going to bring in more. So even if you get a little bit better of a result out of one of those things, your whole top line is going to grow from that. So it's all about tweaking these little levers on a consistent basis in order to eke out as much as you can from it. So, and again, you could even break down these funnels even further. So we look at paid marketing, right? So let's just use Facebook for an example. You use Facebook paid marketing. So you have certain numbers that you hit, how many leads you get in, how many calls do you book from those leads, how many assessments do you get, how many closes do you get? Now, you look at those percentages and then you start, okay, well, I'm getting, 50% from lead to call. If you tweak that percentage, just that one little thing, maybe you add in another text message in there, or maybe you have them auto book and you go from 50 to 60 and you increase the amount of total leads you get, well, your business grew by 20, 30, that revenue, that stream grew by 20, 30%. So you have to not only look at the different revenues, different sources or poles in the water like we talk about, but within those poles, you have to look at, okay, what kind of reel am I using? What kind of line am I using? What kind of bait am I using? And once you fix those 3 things, you can get that pole really, really cranking. So there's a lot of levers that you can pull here. But this is how you grow a business. It's all about a game of inches, not a game of miles. It's a game of inches. It's not about hitting a home run. It's about getting on first base and getting on second base, getting on third base and scoring a run, and just continuously doing that and striking out your opponent consistently over and over and over. Jimmy, anything else you want to add to that?
No, just make sure you're consistent with it. Make your 90-day plan. What are you doing on a daily basis to grow your business? And how are we executing each one of these things? If you need help executing that stuff, we have free trainings in all the links that you can find on our Instagram, on our podcast. We have free trainings on it. Download those free trainings. If you need more help and you want to walk through this 90-day plan, schedule a call. We can do a diagnostic on you. Make sure that we have everything in place to pull all these levers over the next 90 days and transform your business.
Exactly, guys. So until next time, Anthony and Jimmy, we are out.